from, and okay, all right, your name, where you're joining me from, and what you do. I can see Fikola me here. I can see Chukuneye here. Okay, you're all welcome. You're all welcome. All right. Muhammad Bello from Abuja and Ustaz. Okay, fantastic. You're welcome, Muhammad. You're welcome, Muhammad. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Guys, are we shy? I need to know who we are. Like, I need to know my audience. I need to know who I am speaking to so that it will be beneficial enough for you. Anything I want to say. Okay. All right. Fikola me from Abuja. Fantastic. Fikola me, are you in real estate or you are in management consulting or you are in human resources or you're in sales? Like, let me know. Okay. Let me know. UI UX designer, so development, fantastic. Okay, okay, fantastic. Welcome, welcome, Fikolami. No problem, Muhammad. You can take your time. All right, Oladeji joining in from Lagos State, a teacher. Okay, you're welcome, Oladeji. You're welcome, Oladeji. Fantastic. Okay, so welcome to this call once again, everyone. It's a privilege to have you all here. And one of the things that I would be driving on, or I am going to be um, talking on end to end tonight, is you learning how to build an application for different types of businesses in 1 hour. Okay, in 1 hour. All right. I can see a lot of creatives joining this call. Yes, fantastic. These are my people. Okay. So you're welcome. Okay. You're welcome once again, everybody. All right, so let's keep it coming. And you learn how you can do this in an hour without having to lay your hand on any line of code. Okay, without having to lay your hand on any line of code. Okay, and I've been able to do this myself over the past 1-2 years as a professional in the field. Okay, technically, I have been in the field for over 5 years now. All right, half a decade and counting. I've not yet retired. Okay, Ronaldo played his last World Cup. I haven't played mine. All right, so we are still going. We are still going fast, heavy, and we're pushing hard as well. Okay, so getting right into why we are here today. We've said the topic. Okay, I added a line to the topic actually to say and get paid globally. Okay, the actual topic is building an app in 1 hour without coding. Okay, but me, I'm adding a clause to it of how you now get paid globally with it. All right, and all of that majorly, and we'll pick it down from the grassroots. Okay, we're going to pick it down from the grassroots. We're going to bring it up. Okay, and we're going to close out things as we should. Okay, so while we are here today, majorly, all right, many of us want to build multiple streams of income. That's one of the first things why everyone is here with me today. Okay, you want to build multiple streams of income, and this is a very, very fantastic way of building that stream of income. Okay, and I'm not just going to show you just one, which is maybe building. There are several that I'm going to walk us through tonight. Okay, and how you can earn and learn from it majorly. Many of us are in the freelance loop. Many of us find it hard to try and get jobs. Okay, that's another issue for many of us. Some of us is that we are stuck on one job. Some of us, the factor is what people are even finding it hard to freelance, to try and find gigs, to try and trade our time for money. Okay, by not having the skills, by not having anything. And for some of us is, oh, once that gig ends, it ends there forever. Okay. That's just it for most of us majorly. So all of this discussion is in a bid to let you move and pick the actual era we are in right now. It's just to bring ourselves to reality. Okay. So the world has actually moved from the manual era that is physical intensive, time intensive. You are prone to errors and all of that. So if in your company or your school or anything you are in, and you are still using pen and paper 100%, there is an issue somewhere, okay? Because the world has moved largely from that to a very, very big time automation era, okay? Businesses are not having to, they do not have to do things 100% manual again, okay? Businesses are moving 50% manual, 70% manual, 80% manual, okay? The only thing that requires manual effort, okay? They are moving away from those things. The only thing that remains manual is the quality assurance to make sure that the output is very, very good. Okay. So while AI is handling most of what is in the pipeline, you are just using your human eyes to vet and to see if it is doing something very, very well. So that brings us to our discussion majorly. Okay. When we're talking about building solutions, building products, building websites, and different things of sorts, okay, these are systems that helps end to end. Okay, they help what? They help end to end build what you need to build. Okay, and we're going to be getting right into it in a moment. Okay, so if your network is throwing you off the balance, please tie your network to your nearest pole. Okay, so tie your network to your nearest pole and see it work very, very well for you. All right. So this is the automation era. We have things that are systems driven. Operations are going seamlessly for businesses, and they need professionals like you and I to be able to hop in and do these things for them majorly. Okay. Now, the danger is not AI. For those of us that are thinking, hey, AI is going to consume my job. Okay. AI is not here to consume anybody's job. It's the person that knows how to use AI the most that will be able to do what that would be able to use that structure very, very well. That's your role. Okay. So what AI makes you do as a or turns you into as a professional, it makes you what? It makes you 100% efficient. Okay. It makes you 10 times efficient, 10 times faster. Okay. And 10 times more structured. Okay. It makes you indispensable. When they say someone is indispensable, they don't find something to just dispose the person at the end of the day. Okay. It doesn't make you obsolete, actually. It doesn't pass any information to the mind of your employer that, oh, we need to replace this person. Okay. So that's the actual idea behind that. So the danger is not AI taking the jobs. The danger is that people who know how to use AI systems will take the opportunities first. And I am a testimony for that myself. Okay. And we're going to be speaking about that. Okay. Moving ahead majorly. Okay. And for some of us, we are having issues. Like I said, many of us are losing the bridge. Some of us we have the skills. Okay. But these AI skills, particularly adding it to what we have, is the bridge to helping us get to where we need to get to at the end of the day. Okay, which is the global value, the global earnings. Okay, and you know what I'm talking about: USD, GBP. Okay, and all of that majorly. All right. So moving ahead, there are three high income pillars that I'm going to be exposing to us today. Okay, that with which I'm going to be having hands-on structure with each and every one of us tonight on. Number one, okay, and two others that I'll just be showcasing to us how it works as well. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to I'm going to make the presentation available after the meetup, okay, after this masterclass. So my colleagues are going to be dropping the link to the attendance form in the chat box. Okay, so please do well to fill in the link to the attendance form in the chat box. Okay, so you are able to get these slides and also get other materials that will be used in this session tonight. Okay. So, two other fields, which is AI for video content creation and also AI automation engineering. Okay. So, the first one, which is AI for software and web development, which we are going to be having hands on tonight. Okay. Um, what it does for businesses is that they are able to move from the archaic way of building websites, building applications, moving from one code base to the other. Okay, as you are in this age and time, you can build an application from your phone. Okay, if you use an iOS, there's an application on iOS that you can use to build on your iMessage. Okay, that you can use to build an app from scratch. Okay, so that is that about that, and you build it with plain English. You don't have to write any line of code. Well, it's necessary you have like starter knowledge. Okay, know the type of languages we have: HTML, CSS, JavaScript, TypeScript, React, and all of those things, right? It's very necessary you know those things so you are able to guide and influence your quality assurance at the end of the day. Okay, when you build whatever you build. Okay. A lot of jokes to those that already vibe code on here. If your application is still bringing out emoji, if your app is still using emoji, you are not yet a proper vibe coder, because there are libraries, there are things that you could use to stop those emojis from popping up. Okay, so these are things that we help individuals like you get to at the end of the day. These are the barriers, these are the issues. Okay, and Analytics business is coming in to solve that for you. Probably tonight you get to learn about it. Two others: AI automation and also AI for video and content creation. Okay, so AI automation is more or less building manual, uh, converting manual efforts, manual things that businesses do, converting it to what? To real time automated systems. Okay, that is an example. All right. And lastly, we have AI for video content creation. Okay. What this does is converting years or months of or weeks of manual editing to, instant on demand high retention video generation using tools like Google Flow, HeyGen, and the likes like that, majorly. Okay, so these are systems that are in place. These are systems that are available for us. Okay, and I'm going to be walking us through that tonight. I've said a lot. Okay, and for those of us that are just joining, okay, I see that a lot of people are already glued to their seats. They want to see what does this person want to showcase to us tonight. Okay, so yeah, this is me. Okay, and I'm going to show you everything you need to get started with this career path. Okay, and how you can get started today majorly. All right, and I am a professional, okay, a data and automation specialist by profession, okay, an AI professional by profession, okay, and I am also the deputy head of training and operations here at Analytics Business, okay, and here at Analytics Business, we're a leading edtech company focused on helping people land high-paying jobs in the tech ecosystem. So you are in the right place if you actually want to pivot into tech, if you want to, move your career into tech and grow from there majorly. Okay. So that's the whole idea behind that majorly. Okay. So we help people, okay, we help people land these high paying jobs in the tech ecosystem, and we help them construct or move from where they are to where they want to be. Okay. So we're located in Alberta, Canada. Okay. But the team works all over the world. All right. So which I am a product of. Okay. Let me throw a jab at one of my colleagues. He lives in Enugu. He lives in Enugu. So I drag him every single day to say, hey, come to Lagos. Come and start living in Lagos. Okay. So that's just it majorly. Okay. So over 5 years now, we've helped close to 4,000 people with no prior experience transition into tech and land via remote jobs. Okay. We've helped them end to end transition into tech and land their remote jobs. Okay. Okay. So, and we are full of 182 full-time employees. Okay, these are industry experts that are ready to guide you end to end on everything necessary, and we help you transition gracefully into whatever role you want to get into. Okay, and like I said, I've said a lot about myself already, so let's just leave that alone. Okay. So we've been talking about different pillars, but it's actually time to put it to work right now. Okay, it's actually time to put it to work right now. So there are several pillars, like I said, three different three different pillars or three different things that three different skill sets that I said that I'm going to showcase to us tonight. Okay, but the first one, the actual one that brought us to this call, building an app. Okay, that's the actual one that brought us to this call. Okay, and that's what we are going to be touching base on tonight. Okay, so imagine if you can, within 30 minutes of your time, okay, help a business owner move their maybe their websites, help them revamp their website the way it looks from whatnot to what it is. Okay, help them change some details that are there. Okay, help them build something that would call people in, right? So imagine if you can help them do all of these things within 30 minutes of your time. Okay, these are simple things that can be done within few minutes of your time, and you are able to earn more for it than what you ever anticipated before. Okay, so getting right into it, in this real time, we're going to go to Google Maps. Okay, many of us are going to be surprised that we are going to Google Maps. Can somebody chat? Can somebody type it in Google? Type it in the chat what we want to use Google Maps for. Can someone type it in the chat box for me? Let me know if people are following me on this call. Let me even know if people are following me on this call. What do you think we want to grab people? What we want to grab on Google Maps? API? No, not API. Shito. To locate businesses. Thank you very much for calling me. Okay, I want to locate a business that probably has a website or doesn't have a website. Okay, so that's what I want to do right now. All right, and I'm going to more or less go there. Okay, let me just search Google Maps. Okay, I'm just going to search Google Maps up right here. Okay, and you can see it right here. And I'm going to search for a business. Okay, so let me search for hotels in Lagos. I searched up an hotel in Lagos yesterday, so let me not take us too far. All right, I searched up the Atrium in Lagos yesterday. Okay, and guys, guess what? The Atrium. This is how the Atrium's website looks like. Okay, I want to choose one that is a little bit, well, we could make this better. Okay, we could make this better as well. Okay, so this is still a little bit shaky. All right, we could make this better as it is. For some people, you feel like, oh, this looks okay. Does this website look fine? Fikolami, does this website look fine? You are the UI UX person here. Does this website look okay? Does it look fine? You can reply with your emoji or you can type in the chat box for me. Or anybody. As I'm scrolling through this website, does it look okay? You can't see my screen. Can everybody see my screen? Can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, please let me see your thumbs up. Okay, so let me stop presenting and share my screen again one more time. Okay, fantastic. So kindly confirm if you can see my screen now. Can you see it now? Put a thumbs up if you can. All right, fantastic, fantastic. Okay, okay. Thank you very much. So this is how it looks like, right? This is how it looks like. Okay. So I'm asking some other people too, apart from Fikolami. Okay, I'm asking some other people too. Does this website look okay to us? We're picking a real business now. They don't know us. We want to pitch to them. Okay. All right. Not really. Fantastic. Okay. Let's even try and look for another business. You know the reason why I like Google Maps? Okay, the reason why I like Google Maps is that almost every business that has the edge of success lives there. Okay, if you want to look for somewhere, if you want to look for a location on, right, Google Maps is literally there. Okay, Google Maps is literally there for you. You want to look for anything in this world. Okay, so if you're searching, if your clients, if you want high paying clients, you can literally go to the UAE. Okay, so you can search up travel agencies in UAE. UAE means United Arab Emirates. Okay, United Arab Emirates, and you can search for them on here. Different ones. Okay, different ones on here majorly. Cosmo Travel, Abu Dhabi, and all of that major. I can see some people saying, putting thumbs down. Can we all hear me, guys? Why are people now putting thumbs down? What's happening? Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Okay. So we have different types of businesses. Okay. We have different types of businesses. This is Fast Track Travel and Tourism. Let's check their website out. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Fast Track websites, Fast Track Tourism. Okay, so this is how Fast Track Tourism looks like. Okay, are they getting people? Yes, they are getting people. But are they getting people directly from, how their design looks like, functionality, and all of that? 100% no, because if I come here and it's not functional enough, or I don't even have something that I can really feed my interest into, or something that will call my attention, I don't think I would want it, right? I don't really think I would want it. Okay, so to be able to do something of sorts, okay, okay, so let's go back a little bit. Okay, let's go back a little bit. So there's this site called motionsites.ai. Okay, motionsites.ai. And what motionsites.ai does for you, I'm going to copy this and put it in the chat box for us. Okay, I'm going to copy this and put it in the chat box for us. Okay, what motionsites.ai does for you is that it already has that that beautiful workflow towards things. It has it already. Okay, all you just have to do is go there, copy the link of what you need to copy, then do what? Then apply it. Okay, copy what you need to copy, edit it, then do what? Then apply it majorly. Okay, On Motion sites, you have tons and tons of free templates that you could pick from, and you can edit it the way you like. Okay, so if I'm to scroll in now for you guys to see this, okay, if I'm to scroll in now for you guys to see this, okay, if you look at this image right here, you see that it is very, very interactive. Can you see this? Now imagine if a business like Fast Track, Fast Track Tourism has that type of website, or the Atrium. Okay, something that walks people through how the Atrium looks like. Okay, it's going to bring them in. It's going to call them in. All right. So let me bust your bubble, right? Where the places where people like the Atrium, where they get their clients from, are literally from not literally from their websites. Okay, so let me just search for Atrium Hotel. Okay, they actually have platforms like Expedia, Booking, Trip.com that is set up on. Okay, those are the areas, or walking, or people that just do walking. Okay, and all of that majorly. So we're going to be picking this website right here. Okay, let's use Fast Track. We're going to pick this Fast Track website, and we're going to modify it. Okay, we are going to modify everything about Fast Track on here on this call tonight. Okay, guys, if you want to see me do this, please let me see your thumbs up. Oh, these people are not active. Are you guys active like this? Are you guys active? Try. Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Fantastic. So like I said, these are different sites these are different interfaces, interactive interfaces. Okay? Interactive what? Interactive interfaces that people would normally use, okay, for businesses majorly. Okay, some of them are premium, but we are going to look for a more one that is easy to use majorly. Okay, some are premium right there, but some are also free. Okay, so we're going to look for the ones that are free. Okay, and infuse them on there for different types of products. Okay, for different types of products. Okay, let me just try and look for one. Okay, let me scroll up and let's see from here. My mind is still going to this guy. My mind is still going to this guy because it's a travel type of site. Okay, originally I would just copy this and just paste it somewhere, but I still want to edit it. Okay, so all I just have to do is come to motionsites.ai. Okay, motionsites.ai, the one that I've seen. I just copy the link, I just copy it. Okay, I just do what? I just copy it. I've actually copied what I need to copy. Okay, I just copy it. Then I do what? I come to Claude or ChatGPT or anything of sorts. Okay, I come to Claude. Okay, and I paste the prompt right there. I paste the prompt right there. Can you see this? I pasted my prompt right there. And I come to my sites, the sites that I want to modify. Okay, the sites that I want to modify. All right, can you see this? Okay, so let me just take a screenshot of the sites, take it to Claude, paste it right there. Okay, I'll take pictures of different sections. Okay, so Claude can have more and more information on it majorly. Okay, Claude can have more and more information on it majorly. Okay. So let me take it here and paste it here. All right. So I'm going to I'm going to ask Claude to help me modify my prompts so that it can fit in this fast track guys website. Okay. So help me modify my prompts. Okay. Modify the prompt attached, or we can be as direct as possible. Modify the prompts attached. No, I'm doing it raw so that you can see it live. Okay. I'm typing in the prompt raw so that you can see it live. Okay. This is to pass the information that you can literally do what you need to do. Okay, without having to rumble around using one AI to do one AI thing and different things of sort. Okay, so modify the prompt attached for Mostar City. Mostar City is the name of this travel guide websites for fast track tourism. Okay, for fast track tourism that its images are already attached as well. Okay, so edit the information on the prompt that is attached to properly fit in for fast track tourism and maintain all rules. Okay, so how did I get the prompt? Just come to motionsites.ai, look for the particular type of site you want to use, then copy. Okay, copy the prompts, then take it to your Claude, paste it, and the images of the platform you want to use as well. So, and maintain all rules included in the prompts as heavily as possible. Okay, so guys, like I was saying, if you want to have access to the recording, everything done in this project or in this masterclass tonight, please fill in the attendance form. Okay, fill in the attendance form already. Okay, so Claude is going to take that and is going to edit that prompt for me. Okay, it's going to customize the prompt that I'm going to give my AI tool. Okay, so if you are hearing about Lovable, Replit, Cursor, and all of those ones, we're not using any of those guys tonight to develop what we want to develop. We're going to use the all free Google AI Studio. Okay, we're going to use the all free Google AI Studio to build this. Okay, tonight. All right, so we're going to use it to build this tonight. Okay, all right. So it is modifying it. It is modifying it, and this should not take a lot of time. It should not take a lot of time from us. It should not take a lot of time from us at all. Okay, so it is modifying it. Let's just wait a moment for it. While we are waiting, do I have any questions? Let me check the chat box. Let me check the chat box. If you can send the video on the platform for people like me, I can send the video to you. There is the attendance form in the chat box, okay? So please do well to fill it in. All right? Please do well to fill it in. While that is still getting modified, guys, while that is still getting modified, okay? While that is still getting modified, let's quickly check Google Flow, okay? There are a couple of projects or a couple of things that I want to show us tonight, okay? Very fantastic stuffs, guys, okay? Very, very fantastic, very fantastic videos that I would want to show us tonight. Okay, all right. This is AI for this is AI for video creation. I'm already showing us now. Okay, so let me just widen my screen. So for those of us that would love to see or learn more about that majorly. Okay, so the motion site is not only for travel sites. You can use it for anything possible, portfolios, anything. Okay.
Excuse me, miss? Could you spare some change? I'm really hungry. Ugh, are you serious? Stand back, you're gonna get dirt on my boots. Go get a job, you little nuisance. I am leaving. Look at me go. Ah! Wait, what? Oh no! Ah!
Okay. So you guys can take a look at that. All right. That was built just this morning. All right. That was built just this morning. Okay. That was built just this morning. Just the idea of how that is end to end. Okay. It's just the idea of how that is end to end. Okay. So I'm just going to copy this. Okay. I'm going to copy this right here now. Okay. I'm going to copy this right here now, and I'm going to search for Google AI Studio. Google AI Studio. Okay. Google AI Studio. And the first search results that comes up is what I'm going to select. Okay. The first search results of what comes up is what I'm going to select. Okay. So your interface should look something like this. All right. Your interface should look something like this. And all you just have to do is to come to where you have build, and you have new app there as well. So you click on new app. Okay. You click on new app and paste your prompts. You paste your prompts. Okay. You paste your prompts. Okay. You paste your prompts. You can also copy it this way. You can also copy it this way as well. You want to copy. If you want to copy, you can copy it this way as well. Then come down to your Google AI Studio and paste your prompts right there. Okay, you paste your prompt right there, and all you just have to do, since you've pasted it, is click on build. Is click on what? Is click on build, and it's going to start doing what? It's going to start building it. As simple as ABC. Okay, go to Google Maps, pick the business you want to pick right there, take screenshots, modify the prompts, and paste. Okay, it's going to start building at no cost whatsoever. Okay, it is building at no cost whatsoever. Okay, it is building at no cost whatsoever. Okay, all right, so let me just skip. Let me skip that while it builds what it needs to build. Okay. All right. So it will start building now. Okay. All right. It will start building now. So let me just show us a couple of things that have been built as well. Okay. This that I showcased. This that I showcased. Let me just showcase it one more time. Can you see this, guys? This was built using Google AI Studio. This interactive portfolio website that you can see was built using Google AI Studio. Okay. And where did I copy it from? Motion Sites. Okay. From Motion Sites. I'm going to show you guys where I picked it up from. Where is that guy? Where's that guy? Where's that Jack? Can't see him again. Okay, I think let me just refresh my screen. Aha, this is it right here. This is it right here. This is the project right here. As you can see, this is the project right here. I just copied and I pasted. Okay, I just copied and I did what? And I pasted. You can't build something like this as a portfolio for yourself, and you are not going to get clients come after you. Okay. All right. So this would complement every single thing, and it is interactive. You can fill in details. Okay. You can fill in details. Anything they want to do, they can select, can type what they need to type, click on send message, and it goes. Okay. Copy your email, send you an email, something that shows what you do and all of that majorly. Okay, that is what this website is all about. It's still building. Okay, but these are examples. Okay, these are examples of what? These are examples of sites that you can get to build end to end. Okay, and all I just did, like I said, was just paste the prompt, paste it, and it built it for me. Okay, all right. So that's that about. Okay, so it's almost done. It's almost done. All right. Fantastic, guys. Can you see this? Can you see this? Can you see this, guys? Can you see this? Okay. So although we still need to change a couple of details on there, like the name and different things. Okay. But has it done what we needed to do? Yes, it has. Okay. Yes, it has. If I want to search for different things like that now, I could, when I'm scrolling, I can see different types of different types of places that I want to choose from. Okay, can you see these, guys? Okay, so I can click on bridge, bazaar, routes, and it works. Okay, and I can use this for different types of whatever I need to do. Okay, so for me, it's a function of still looking at how I can improve this more. All right, and it goes on and on and on and on like that. Okay, it goes on and on like that majorly. All right, so that's the whole idea behind it. Okay, that's the whole idea behind this. Could be better, this could be way better. Okay, but it's just to show you that yes, there are tools that could help you build out things better. Okay, without you having, we did this in less than 10-15 minutes. Okay, we did all of this within 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, we completed everything we needed to do. Okay, just from copying the link of what we need to copy and using it. Okay, and using it end to end. Okay, now the other part of it, like I said, is once you've done things like this, okay, use methods like cold emailing, okay, and reach out majorly to be able to converse with this client. And like I said, going back going back to Google Maps, like I said, guys, there is a myriad of leads there for you to contact on a daily basis. Okay, so literally, there's no business that you want to see that is not on WhatsApp. The least you can get is being on iMessage. Okay, and these are targeted towards what? Towards clients that are in the US, UK, Canada, and all of that majorly. Okay, so in your own locality, you can kickstart from your own locality because you literally have a Nigerian number and they too have a Nigerian number. Okay, you can look at businesses around you, see how you can influence them with this type of skill. Okay, and charge as much as 100,000 naira to help them build systems like this. Okay, so say for example, I kickstart with the search of saying restaurants restaurants in Ikeja, let's say Ikeja for example. Okay, you are going to see several small businesses. You're going to see several small businesses that do not even have any website whatsoever, and they are running ads, like thousands and thousands of ads. They are running it, okay, on their platform. Okay, some of them usually put wrong URL there. They just put the URL there so that people will not feel like it is just anyhow platform. For example, look at this person, Zuzu Delights. Okay, Zuzu Delights, right? So you can click on this person's URL now and to just keep rolling and rolling and rolling. Okay, so can you see this now? The site is not secure. It doesn't literally, like, it doesn't mean that they have something feasible going on there. You can pitch to this type of people, okay, by getting their phone numbers, all right, or their emails of the list, okay, of the list. They have a lot of referrals here. How would it feel when you have a website and you have referrals popping up on it? Okay, how would it feel? Okay, so people get different types of things from them majorly. Okay, and there are other ones as well, other small businesses. Okay, other small businesses that are on there, and like I said, these are businesses that are ready to scale. They are not businesses that you have to now start prepping their minds. Hey, come and do this, come and do that. No, these are businesses that are ready to scale. Okay, and you can simply reach out to them and pitch such solutions to them as well. Okay, so that's the actual idea behind it. All right, so I think I've spoken, you know, I've stretched the rubber. I've stretched the rubber to where we can get to tonight. Okay, in terms of practicality and what we can see. Okay, so the major thing is, yes, we've spoken about all of these things, but the major thing is, how do you get the actual intensive knowledge that you need to go through all of this end to end? Okay, and that is where we come in. Okay, that is where we come in for you as a professional. Okay, that is where we come in for you as a professional. All right, and we're not just talking from an insight. This is something that has been tested and has been and this is something that we're speaking of based off facts. Okay, I keep on showing this. This is like my third masterclass that I'm going to show this. After this masterclass, I won't be showing this again because it more or less sets me up. Okay, so majorly, this is my own receipts, my own. Okay, my own. I don't know of others. This is my own receipt of how these skills, these AI skills, have been able to help me between September 2025 till date. I've been able to make close to $5,000 in revenue. Okay, with this skill, and this is with receipts. Okay. All right. So that's just to showcase to you. That's just to show you that this is tested and done for people, for businesses in real time. Okay. So that's just that about that. Okay. That's just that about that. All right. So businesses would want to hire somebody that has that proof of work. Okay. You can't just go and do something, anyhow for businesses, right? They will need a proof of work. They will need that, hey, this sort of person is reaching out with a sort of quality. Okay. All right. And you have them coming and trooping in your leads pipeline. Okay. So that's the actual idea behind it. They won't want to hire somebody that, oh, you have a PhD in this, but what can you build for me? All right. You have an MSc in this. Okay. What can you build for me? What can you actually put into? So the era of passive certification is over. All right. Business owners, they need project evidence. Okay. You can build between 8 to 16 of those for real-time businesses, and you want to pitch or coach a client, and they will not be able to do it. They will not be able to beat their chest and say, hey, I trust you that you can deliver this, because this is proof of work. All right. Because this is proof of work. All right. So the effort to reward mismatch is still there for most of us. Okay, the effort to reward mismatch is still there for most of us, and that is why we are here for. That's why we are here for everyone, majorly. Okay, so just check through the comment section. You should see the attendance form, Ayobami. Okay, you should see the attendance form, Ayobami. Okay, so so like I said, most courses literally end here, right? Most courses end here and all of that. But before I go into all of these details, I would love to ask if anybody has any questions whatsoever for me. Okay? Please kindly raise your hand if you have any questions with whatever I've shown you tonight. You have any questions, you want to be able to, get into some things, like you want to have some details about some things, let me know. Let me know. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be calling us one by one. Okay. Since we are rushing the mic, I'm going to call us one by one. All right. Okay. So I can see Sabbath. Hi, Sabbath. Good evening. Hi, Sabbath. You can unmute your mic and speak. Yeah, I see that you raised your hand. You want to ask a question or no? Okay, that's cool. All right, so let me pick it from Basi. Hi, Basi.
Hi, Abdullah.
Yeah, hi, man. How's it going?
I'm good. Are you? Thank you very much for the value. I don't
Okay,
really want to ask a question. It's just that I just want to make a serious complaint.
okay,
I am a weekly attendee of all the master classes
okay.
on a weekly basis.
Mhm.
And because there's so much value with analytics.
Yeah,
Yeah, so much value, and I sincerely appreciate all of you. I just don't just want to mention names, but all of you. But
very,
I have a serious problem. The problem is this. Previously, I have always been filling the form that is always sent during master classes.
okay.
But the problem I have is that the replay or the recording is not sent to me. So
Oh,
I decided not to be filling it. But a call is always coming to me after the master class to tell me when am I going to register. I don't
okay,
see it as something good.
okay,
Okay. I have some challenges. That is why I have not been able to register for any of the courses, but I will do that. But
okay,
why is it that you ask us, all of you,
okay.
Muammar, all of you, just that the names are running away from my head now. But at the end of the day, I don't see any of those recordings. But a call will enter my phone the next day to be asking me questions. Maybe we fill form so that we can be called and then be asked when are we going to. So that's just my complaint. But sincerely, I will do everything I need to do to be able to be a student
No,
and alumni of Analytics. Thank you.
no problem, Basi. Thank you very much for the comments. Thank you very much for the comment. So actually, there are two things. Okay, number one is that for some of our attendees, right, the emails usually get to their their spam inbox. Okay, that's number one. Now, number two is that there are some scenarios where some of our attendees as well, maybe people that are constant and all of that, they get lost in the automation that is being done. Okay, because the automation has been made possible to say, okay, if this person has, constantly filled in the form a particular type of time, so that means attendance is high, right? And all of that majorly. So I would exclusively mention to the team to pick out the sessions that you have been in, and we see how we are able to scale that. Okay, I hope that is okay as well by you, Basi.
Are you promising that all the sessions I've been attending, I attend your 3 sessions? You have classes on Wednesday, you have
Yeah,
classes on Friday and Saturday.
no problem. I would
And
pass.
believe you me, I attend all those master classes on a
Okay,
weekly basis. Are
okay,
you giving me? Are you promising me that you're going to send me, a catalog of what, whatever? But I will like it because
yeah,
I love analytics.
okay.
I have gained
We
so
know.
much value. I have gained so much value, and I want to learn. I have a problem. I
Okay,
have not been able to have the laptop that I should be able to be able to
okay,
register for your program, and it's a major criterion for this master. I mean, for this training.
yeah,
So I am building towards it, and then as soon as it's time, I will do the registration. So if you promise me that you will send me all the links for all the master classes, right from
yeah.
maybe early this year or last year, I really appreciate it because I want to spend my time to go through those things
Okay.
before I
So
register for this thing. Thank you
this
very much.
was this was going to happen, Basi. Towards the end of this call, I'll drop my personal phone number. So I would want you to reach out to me directly.
I
So
will appreciate that, Madula. I will really appreciate that.
I would help you make the list out.
Thank you, sir. Believe
So,
you me, I attend all the master classes of every week.
yeah, yeah,
Is
yeah.
is something that I do. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Basi. I mean, this is very, very nice coming from you, right? Getting to hear this from you as well, the quality and everything. Well, we do not push out anything apart from quality, right? And that's very nice. Thank you very much for that. Oladimeji, apologies, Oladimeji. Sorry that took a while. Hi, Oladimeji, are you there?
Yeah, Oladeji.
Sorry, apologies. And I got a certificate in GS2 for best Yoruba writer in school.
Actually, you need to update. All right. Thank you so much. Well, actually, I just want to thank the team for putting this together. Okay, let me just go straight to my question. Now, number one,
Yep.
from the motion site stuff down to okay, no, my question is in 3 phases. Now, the first one is now the motion site. I've gone through. If I've been scrolling up and down on this site. Now, can we modify
Mhm.
any of these websites into what we want? Is it possible?
Yeah, it is very, very much. I mean, that's literally what I tried to do on the call right now,
Okay.
right?
So
So you literally pick the prompt up from there, then you take it to your preferred AI platform, okay? If
uh-huh.
it's possible, we would have fed it actual information from the company, okay? So we would have taken out our time to like scrape all the details that we need to feed into the company, then try to craft out another prompt that will tell it, look at this actual prompt from motion sites, look at these details of this company, then modify it end to end, like look through, act as a senior dev, then modify it end to end. So another question that might pop up might be, okay, what if I want to change another asset? What if I want to change this, okay, on that platform?
Yes.
You literally have the AI to yourself. You could literally ask a question that, okay, I would love to change this icon. I would love to change this graphics that is on this platform. Where do I go to? How do I do it? Right? So those type of questions is easily redirectable to say, hey, go to so and so.
Okay. So, well, actually, that was my second question. Nice. So
Yeah.
you mean, in addition to what you have said, or maybe let me just clarify what you have just mentioned in the second one.
Mhm.
Are you saying that the AI also would assist us to modify totally, probably maybe the name, logos, and every other thing? Is this still
Exactly.
the AI
Yeah.
that does that? Okay. So now my last question is this: how do I own that website? How do I own it?
Okay, how you own it? Well, you can more or less host it, push your code to GitHub, then post it on Netlify or Vercel. Okay, there you now connect your domain to it.
That you see, that's where the tech comes in.
That's it's not really tech per se. It's
Yeah.
more or less like it's just synchronization. Okay, so if I'm to walk you through it normally now, okay, just be that I come to whatever platform I need to come to right here. If I hit on publish, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I scroll to the side. This is GitHub right here. I can sync it to my GitHub. All I just need to do is to open a GitHub account. Okay. I give it a name. The website, I give it a name per se. Right?
Okay.
Give it a name, synchronize it to GitHub. Then I open a new account on Vercel. Vercel is where people are going to access it live. It's more like the front end.
Okay, the front end.
Exactly. That's where people would access it live on. I could use the customized domain Vercel gives me, or I can buy my own domain and plug it in on Vercel. Stephanie. That's just the whole idea towards it. It's like a three-step thing, right?
Okay, so now if I have a working domain,
Mm-hmm.
I'll need the Vercel for me to plug the code and
Yeah,
the domain together.
exactly. The Vercel is just the intermediary between the domain and your code that is on GitHub.
Is the Vercel, is it an app or
Yeah, it's a web app as well.
okay,
Okay.
it's a web app?
It's a web app. We have two of them. We have Vercel and we have Netlify. So most developers use Vercel. Okay. So let me show you. Let me show you this one. Right. This is an example of a platform hosted on Netlify. Okay. Right. So if I click on this is an admin panel that still needs modification though, by the way. Okay. So this is an admin panel. This is the admin panel for this, right? All of this has been hosted on Netlify.
Okay.
Through, do you get me now? This is the user portal. Yeah, so this is the user portal and all of that majorly. Okay. So that's just the whole idea behind it.
Okay. I think I think I'll be needing the masterclass actually, but then I have an idea now from A to Z now.
A to Z. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Fantastic. Okay, so let me take two more people. Let me take Muhammad and also Friday. So we can pick our questions. So Muhammad, you want to ask your question real quick? I'll take Muhammad and Friday. Hi Muhammad, are you there? Oh, hi Muhammad, are you there? Okay, let me just activate you to. Can you turn on your camera? Can you turn on your microphone now? Sorry.
I'm here. Good evening, Abdullah.
Good evening, Muhammad. How's it going?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, man.
Firstly, I will have to commend your effort for organizing such a wonderful program.
Yep.
So, and I pray may Allah continue to advertise whatever you are doing.
I mean. Thank you, man.
I only have a suggestion. I don't know if you are going to look into it regarding the class.
Okay.
Since it's going to be online, I don't know if you can a bit shift the time, purposely because of the Isha prayer. You see, most of us that observe Isha prayer has missed part of the lecture.
All right. Yeah.
So,
That's pretty much
so,
noticed, right? Yeah.
so if you shift the time, maybe we start around 8:30 or so. So
Mhm.
that we can be able to attend the full, we can participate fully in the
Yeah.
presentation, and then we can be able to accumulate whatever we are going to learn from
Okay.
those.
No problem, Muhammad. The team would look into that. Well, before structuring a timeline and everything of sorts for people, we also look at everybody involved. Okay, some people coming in from office, some people trying to retire to bed as well, some people trying to. So we have most people, right? So most people are more or less coming into how should I put it now? Most people are coming into learn faster, and sometimes it's good um, people to more or less uh try and involve themselves 100%. Okay, at the end of the day, most people require the recording, most times, and that's why we always have that attendance form. But we'll do well to. It's just reminding me of Basi here, right? So we'll do well to always provide that. Okay, so you're able to go through it and you're able to pick things up from there. That would even make sure that you, in your own time, you're able to go through it and you're able to cover the things necessary as much as possible. Okay.
All right. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. So I've already filled the form. So I
Okay.
will be expecting
No problem.
whatever you will send to me,
No
inshallah.
problem.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Muhammad. All right. Friday. Hi, Friday. Let's pick yours next. Then we move ahead to the next level. Hi, Friday. Are you there? Okay. So, but I'm just going to lower all the hands. Then I am going to check the chat box for one or two ones. Okay. What you're saying now is that we need to join the advanced class before we understand how to build a software application. No, that's not what I'm saying. Okay. You can more or less get to learn it anywhere. Okay. Securing and having a breakthrough out of it is where that is. Okay. So this is coming from majorly people that have proven work experience, industry experience in guiding you end to end.
Hello. Oh,
So okay. Hi Friday. Are you there?
good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Um, I want to thank you for this wonderful presentation. To be
Mute.
part of your this evening. You see, I've been seeing your posts on the WhatsApp platform, that WhatsApp group platform, but due to schedule, I've not been able to attend any of your training.
Okay.
But today, being the first time, in fact, I'm really impressed. I saw what you are. I mean, I'll be able to see more about your training.
Yeah.
So I don't know. My question is, aside what you are presenting now
Yeah.
concerning the today, is there
Yeah.
any other package for those who attend or those who will need more idea about the training?
Yeah. So that's where we are getting to right now, Friday. That's
Uh,
right now. Okay. That's what I so
Okay.
guys, because
Oh,
of time, I won't be able to because of time, I know a lot of people have because of time, I will not be able to answer a lot of questions, please. Okay. You can help me drop it in the chat box. I'm going to pick it up from there and answer it. Okay. So I am Turngu. Please help me type your question in the chat box. It will be highly appreciated. Thank you very, very much for complying. Okay. So basically, guys, one of the things that we take you through, like I said, or like I've been saying since, is we help you transition very, very well into these AI pathways. Okay. And once we help you transition into this AI pathway very, very well, okay, we don't just leave you. There is end-to-end mentorship. Okay, it's just like you thinking, oh, them taking my hand to where it needs to be. Okay, reaching out to your instructors, having you come to live classes, and all of those things are end to end. It's an end-to-end process. Okay, the actual program takes place between 2 months. Okay, but we are not saying 2 months alone. Okay, once you get in, you get in 100%. You guys literally heard it from Basi the other time. He said he will do everything it takes to become an alumni. I've never heard that before. This is the first time I'll be hearing it. Right. So that's just to say the type of efforts, the type of things that we put out there for people in order to be able to bring them up to speed, okay, with what is needed in this age and time. All my thought process was that Basi is one of our students, actually. Okay. Because I've seen him in 1, 2, 3, 4, a number of masterclass sessions. Okay, we usually have some of our students that are easily testifying end to end to the quality of what we're able to pull off here at 10AB. Okay, 10 Analytics Business. Okay, so we don't just give you pre-recorded materials. Okay, these are people that have been able to get in and get started with their career. Okay, so this is Pavel, who was a teacher back in Cameroon. Before moving to the US, he joined one of our programs and was able to land a job as a healthcare data analyst in the US. Okay. We also have other types of professionals as well. Okay. That are able to land jobs remotely from home. Those that went there on a jackpot basis, they were able to get roles from there as well. Okay. So what we give to you is not just one pre-recorded class, two pre-recorded classes, and we just dump you alone. What you actually get in the course of your program with us is that you get 8 weeks. First of all, 8 weeks technical live training. That's number one. 8 weeks technical live training. You also get your weekly mentorship session. Okay. Up till date, we have alumni as far as late 2025, mid 2025, still joining our mentorship sessions. Okay, up till date. It happens every Thursdays from 9 to 10 p.m. This is a closed room where people, individuals from different parts of the industry come in and they come and speak on different things. How you beat imposter syndrome, how you're able to get clients, how you're able to modify your CV, optimize your LinkedIn, be able to stand out there, right, as a professional. Okay. And also we have our capstone hackathon style, okay, where our students, our alumni, our associates, they do what? They build real able projects for their portfolio as well. Okay. We also have the ability to build your CV. Okay. So we help you review and revamp your CV as well. In case you want to submit this for a full-time job, okay, you're able to get started with that. Optimize your LinkedIn for you. Okay. Your LinkedIn profile will be rebuilt to attract recruiters and also attract clients. Okay. So I would have shown you an example. Let me just show us. Don't let me hoard anything here. Okay. Don't let me hoard anything here. All right, this is it in real time, and I'm going to show you. This is what is happening to me, so that you can know that it comes from a real time process. Okay, so I was reached out to by an organization today. Okay, because they were able to see a real time optimized profile. Okay, so let me just show us. All right, let me just show us. Where is my message? Where's my message? Duh, 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 duh. Can't see it. Oh, what's happening? I'm trying to see my message, my messaging. It's not loading. I would have showed us. Okay. I see it now. I see it now. So let me just show us. It's just something light. Okay. I was reached out by that platform in Canada today, and I'm going to show us on this call. Okay, it's as a result of a well-optimized profile. Okay, it's as a result of a well-optimized profile, and you guys are going to see it in real time here. Okay, while that is loading, let's just continue. Okay, so we help you with your interview prep. Okay, once you've also gotten those jobs, okay, it's not necessary that you get the jobs before you do your interview preparation. Okay, so you get to learn about different methods of how you put or how your clients are confident in you when you get into a call with them. They tell you, okay, show me what you've done, and you're able to share your screen seamlessly and show them, oh, this one website built for this client, this another one built for that client, this one done for a client in France, a client in Italy, etc., etc. Okay, so we also have job reference letters as well for those that would need job reference letters from their employers and all of that. Okay. We also have on-the-job support for professionals that would love to get job support. Okay. End to end. Okay. So guys, can you see this? Can you see this, guys? Right. This was from the product manager of a platform called Vertop. Okay, this is from a product manager of a platform called Vertup. Okay, so let's just check. Let's check the platform. Okay, this is from from this is in Calgary. Okay, this is in Calgary. They are looking for consultants that can launch on their platform, such that US clients, Canadian clients, UK clients can do what? Can reach out to them. This one is for consultants, like big time consultants. Okay, so they literally scouted. Okay, and I literally get messages like this, like at least 10 in a year. I get 10 in a year. Before a year ends, I get 10. Okay, before a year ends, I'll get 10, either from a recruiter, or from a company that is looking to partner, or for a company that is looking to hire a consultant. Okay, while I'm saying this, now imagine what our students would have, or what our associates would have. Okay, all right, so that's just to tell you that they are learning from the best. Okay, they are learning from the best out there. We are putting out proven solutions and strategies out there for our people. Okay, right, and all of that majorly. So we also have the alumni community as well, for people that get trained on the platform. It's not all about the knowledge. Yes, you would have the technical knowledge, but the knowledge that will take you, that will keep you. There was one time when Upwork was raining. There was one time when Fiverr was raining. Those platforms are heavy on credits now. What other ways do you get clients? What other ways do you keep yourself more profitable? Okay, that is what we are about. We are not about, you can go to wherever you want to go to learn your one-time course, but it is more of the activity. It is more of the participation. It is more of staying updated on how you get to where you need to get to. Okay, and all of that majorly. Okay, so that is where we come in for you as an organization. We don't just leave you to just stay there. All right, and we also have an ACTD or CPD accreditation. So if you are getting your certification from us, you're a certified professional. ACTD meaning American Council of Training and Development, and also the Career Professional Development badge would be on your certificates. Okay. So if you are giving it to an European employer, they would literally know that, okay, this person is coming from a very, very good school of thought. Okay. And one final thing, or one fantastic thing we do for our associates is that immediately you get into the program, okay, we more or less are able to allow you put our company, okay, you are able to put our company on your LinkedIn profile as a company that you are an associate of. Okay. So if you look at most of our students, you'll see them put associate. We'll give you the ability to do that. Okay. So you'll be able to put associates with our company in Canada. Okay. So if recruiters are looking for people with an optimized, very well optimized profile, and all, if you search my name on LinkedIn, I tested this out when I went to Rome Business School. Okay. And people were asking for my LinkedIn profile. Search my name on LinkedIn and you see that it comes up as number one. Just search Abdullah Musa. Okay, just search Abdullah Musa and you see that it comes up first or second. Okay, you see that it comes up first or second. That is how we help our students, okay, here as well. Okay, so and that is the whole idea behind it. All right, like I said, it's not about the knowledge, it's not about technical knowledge. Yes, technical knowledge is part of it. But is it 100% technical knowledge? No. You get the technical knowledge and you also get the ways around it. Okay? So everybody pretty much understand that. All right? So we have our next cohort starting by 8th of August 2026. But we also have our early bird discount. Okay? It has risen from 100,000 naira over the past few weeks. Okay, so we have a new early bird discount of 120,000 naira. Okay, one-time payment. And if you also want to do the installment as well, we have the 50,000 naira payment. Okay, my colleagues are dropping the link in the chat box. Okay, so when I mean 50,000 naira payment, I mean 150,000 naira in total, but you can pay installments in 50,000 naira 3 times. Okay, if you call me, no problem. You can send me a message as well if you call me, and we could pick up conversation from there. Okay, so if you call me, when you were searching my name, number 1 or number 2, let me confirm if what I'm saying is right. So we have our payment plan number 2. Fantastic. So we have our payment plan, 50,000 naira 3 times. Okay, and we also have the 120,000 naira one-time payments to get into the program. Like I said, we have 3 programs that have stretched out here for us tonight. We have I would show us for those of us that would love to reach me personally. I will also show us my my phone number in a moment. Okay, so 50,000 naira in 3 places, and we also have 120,000 naira that you can make a payment for once. Okay, my colleagues are dropping the link in the chat box, and you can do what you can pick it up from there. Click on the link, make your payment, and send your receipt to me. Okay, you can send your receipt to me to claim your slot today. Okay, so this slot is going to increase in a moment. Okay, once we close out on the slot, it's going to return to the normal price of 250,000 naira for those of us that would love to get in very, very early. Okay, and I'm talking of August 8th. August 8th is literally tomorrow. Oh, sorry, August 8th is literally next week, right? So when I'm saying August 8th, I'm not saying that it is August 8th you are going to start your program fully. No. Before August 8th, you get onboarded to the LMS, you get your first round of mentorship, get almost your CV done, your LinkedIn done, everything will be done for you before 8th of August as well. Okay, you get your first round of all learnings that are necessary. Okay, and you also get onboarded to the learning management system where you get to watch your pre-recorded videos or do as I do videos majorly. Before you get into your live class, the DID videos or watch me do it videos, they are intended for you to have tiny bit of explanatory knowledge of what needs to be done. Okay, so you can think of that as your school. Those live classes are meant for case studies. We are picking real-time businesses, we are bringing them to the table, and we are solving their issues. Okay, so that's what we are doing in those live classes. So I've stretched out 3 programs for us. We have AI automation engineering, we have AI for social media and web development, and we also have what's it called now? AI for video and content creation. Okay, so these are different fields. These are 3 different fields that we train people on majorly. Okay, so if you still have any more questions, like I said, this is my phone number right here. You can send me a message. You can send me a DM. Okay, after your payments. Okay, or you still have more question that is impending your payments to the program that you want to clarify whatsoever, you can do well to reach me. Okay, I can see Chuk's hands raised. Okay, let me pick up Chuk's and let me hear from Chuk's. Okay, probably Chuk's wants to tell me that he has made his payment to get into the program. Who knows? Hi Chuk's, you should be able to unmute your mic now. Hi Chuk's, are you there? Hi Chooks, are you there? Okay. All right. So let's just kick it off. Okay. Let's kick it off. All right. So guys, still yet to hear from us, Oladeji, Basi, and the rest of sorts as well. Okay. I can still see a lot of people with me on here. Emmanuel, Essay. Okay. Guys, what's going on? I can't hear from us. Okay. Fantastic. All right. Okay, thank you very much, Victory. If you need to send a DM to me, I can see a DM right now. I can see a direct message right now. All right. Okay, so you can do well to send me your message, and I would pick it up from there. I would pick it up from there. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah. So the floor is still open for those of us that still have questions. Do we still have questions? Any question for me? Can raise your hand while we also look at what is achievable. Okay, so if there are no questions whatsoever, I think we can pretty much close out from here tonight. All right. So this would be my big thank you to everyone that joined this call tonight. Okay, this would be my big thank you to everyone that joined this call tonight. It's a privilege to have us all here.